Oh, you're gonna tell Bachelor stories as well?
No, I don't even have any though. Like that's the thing.
No,
Like,
the thing
I'm not Bachelor enough to have Bachelor stories.
No, you do. You just not haven't tapped into the joy of it yet.
The life blood.
Are you about that life? Because I think you are about that life.
About that Bachelor life.
Yeah. Are you about that Bachelor life?
I appreciate
Are
it.
you BDBL?
I like being free, you know? I like being...
We're on the next episode. Are we on to the next episode? What? Hey.
Happy intro, Jim.
Happy intro, Nathan.
Fuck you.
Well, get it.
Just bring it
Get
in.
a little.
Okay.
No, don't hug me. I said, oh God.
That was bringing it in.
Jim and Nathan do the games.
Don't bring it to the mic so you're gonna give me patting you on the shoulder.
What are you doing in the mic?
Huh?
Are you patting my shoulder on the mic?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm not doing it now.
That's weird.
Why'd you try and hug me?
I don't know.
I did say bring it in.
Yeah, you said bring it in. That's the universal hug.
I reserve the right to
Noise.
punch a man in the face if he tries to hug me and I didn't ask for it.
Oh, no.
You reckon that's cool?
You know, it's not cool.
If a man hugs you and you don't know what's going on, you can punch.
If you were the instigator, then you got a fucking problem there.
There should be like, you know how there's like, you get your sentence reduced like, oh, I just realized how bad this is going to sound, but I don't care because it's great.
What's happening?
You know how it's like if you assault somebody or you like murder somebody,
Yeah, I know that.
on self-defense you get like a reduced sentence, yeah?
Yeah.
Or you get like let off entirely because it's like you had no choice, blah blah blah.
So if you kill a man for trying to hug you,
No. If you thought they were trying to gay you,
gay you.
yeah.
Okay.
Like what? Like oh, you punched a man in the face. How do you plead? Like oh, I was a bit gay.
Well, I mean, no, because it doesn't have to be gay. You might want to call it sexual assault. Then it'll be a bit more fucking forgiving.
No, that's too real.
It's too much, but gang isn't.
No, just like no. If they were like, yeah, why'd you
Oh,
like,
look at this big man.
club him to death in the hammer? I'd be like, oh, he made me feel a bit uncomfortable.
Oh.
He went for the hug. I was going for the handshake and he went for the hug and I panicked.
And you killed him.
Yeah,
You fucking just killed
I
him, man.
fucking killed a man. Why did you not stop after the first swing? So, well, I wanted to make sure he'd stay down and not try and hug
Yeah,
me.
make sure he wouldn't try and hug you again.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't want to get hugged.
don't be too sure.
Well, if you don't want to be hugged by somebody, it's the fucking worst. Like girls are really
Yeah.
good at like fucking judo throwing hugs off themselves and shit. Like
Yeah, it's like the you hear the
it's
It's like
is that a Louis C.K. bit? That's a Louis C.K.
Is it?
bit. I think we've both just seen the same.
sometimes it's like it's like
Uncomfortable girl noise is like the best and shit.
yeah, because you know it's like if you see it happening in front of you, it's like oh damn.
Well, because like I
Sorry you
feel
have
like,
to deal with that, babe, but
especially like super hot girl, because like I've got this fantastic genetic mutation in my head where if I meet a super hot girl, she just makes me angry because I'm not. That's not my world. Like
if you meet a super hot girl,
you know, like
get
you're like
angry.
super ridiculous. You know, like model type looking girls and shit.
See, I don't know if I'm into that though, so I don't really like.
Whenever I meet them, I'm just kind of like I just bro it up with them because I'm like I'm not even like there's nothing that's gonna happen here because we're just on different like. Like
Are you saying you're not worthy or like
no,
what?
they're on the hot person experience and I'm on the not hot person experience. It's a completely different way of living. Like when you're a super hot dude, you just get treated a certain way. You're in your super hot girl.
And you don't want to be around a person who gets treated that way.
Well, like super hot girls, they can't be too flirty because like any dude would be like, and like
Yeah.
super hot dudes, they can just say and do whatever they want. Like
Can
I was at a bar and one of the guys,
Oh fucking shit.
he wasn't hot, but he was on that. He's riding the wave. He's one of the Big Brother dudes from this year. That's Big Brother Australia.
Oh, he actually was?
And he was at the Nevermind.
There's too many people who know Big Brother contestants.
And he had like his little entourage there, and one of them was like, trying to like slap one of my friends on her ass, and she was like, "Whoa,
They'll be doing
alright,
that.
sick." But like he's just on that. That's just like the hot dude experience, where you just do whatever you want, and then occasionally you get away with it, and then you bang girls. Like, that's what you do.
Well, I think that's the any. Actually, no. Like fat dudes couldn't get away with that.
No, but like for a while, whenever I met a really hot girl, I get like because I was so autistic, I just get really nervous, and be like, "Oh my god." But now I just bro it up with him. Like I'm just like it's like a B and there's like dudes, girls, and then there's like hot girls, like separate. And I just bro it up with him. So whenever they do that uncomfortable
What
shit, I
about
don't.
hot dudes?
Hot dudes, I don't know. Darcy's the only hot dude I know.
He's pretty hot.
What are you doing?
I was trying to get it around under the bridge to the other thing because it seemed like that's what they wanted me to do, but I guess not. Like I don't know why that bit on the right is there, but that was the goal. So I just kind of faffed about for a little bit.
Yeah, no, Darcy's the only hot dude I know, and even that comes between us sometimes because he's so hot.
You're really?
Like, do you know what it's like being friends with a hot dude?
Uh,
Do you just do a spin attack?
Yeah, it's Zelda. You can do
It
it.
is
It's
Zelda.
not very good. Would you call Mitch hot?
No.
Oh.
He's interesting looking.
Uh,
As like you look at it, he's got a look.
I think it has merit.
He's got a look. Whereas Darcy, on the other hand, could shave his head and still be super hot dude. He's a
Yeah.
super hot dude. Darcy's
Yeah,
fit.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's like
I'm pretty sure I've seen his wiener. He's got a good wiener.
like just not bad.
Like a good wiener. Dude, Darcy like he pulls. He gets out. Darcy's like he's like the normal person.
He
Most
pulls.
He's the most normal guy I know, which comes
Oh.
between us like lots.
Really.
Yeah. Well, because he just doesn't understand the struggles of somebody that like is as
Shit.
retarded as I am. Yeah.
Jim, if you're retarded, God help me. That's all I have to say. Like, if you fucking live with Darcy and you're like, Darcy, what do I do? I'm so retarded. Like, I don't know what you think I do. Like, do you think I just swim around in
Well,
a
it's
fucking
because
pool
you
of
and
feces?
You and
Like, what do I do in your head?
I don't know. Not a lot.
What do I do?
We just have different priorities.
What do I do? I don't know.
I don't see. I've never like put it this way. I've never bumped into you outside of the house.
No. Well, do you bump into Darcy? Or do
Yeah, I
you
bumped
meet?
into him a
Or
couple
do you meet
times.
up with him?
I don't know. Darcy operates on a different. He operates in a different world, and things are just different there.
Does he really though?
He does. He goes out most nights. He's working all day.
Lots
He's
of people do that.
moving and shaking and going all different places and
Making things
doing
happen.
shit. And I'm a nerd, so I do
You know,
those
like,
things. And you're just like a cave dwelling beast.
just Gollum.
One of the remnants of the old gods.
Oh god, I wouldn't put it past me to be possessed by a fucking
Possessed by an old
a
god.
fishman. You know, like good
Not
old-
like a slugman.
oh,
Like a sea slug.
I got a regular key in this situation. It's like he's talking to
What
me,
does he
like
want?
telling. It's like the goblins telling me that I got a
Why is his
regular
head
key.
so big? So anyway, Bachelor stories.
Yeah.
Have I told you about Tuna Beans? I'm pretty sure I've told you about Tuna Beans.
I don't like where that's going. Do I have a shield button?
Surely you do. There you go.
Right trigger. Okay.
You didn't try right trigger.
Alright. Oh, it's on the screen.
Oh, because I might shoot my gun. Yeah.
Might shoot myself in the foot.
Yeah, Tuna Beans. It's an old trucker recipe, which I independently...
What is this
Well,
shit?
I need to blow my up. I need to blow my nose.
You need to blow my mum.
Oh, pause for a sec.
Blow my mum. Fucking. Jesus Christ.
Tuna Beans is like, you take a tin of beans and you rip the label off, and then you dump a tin of tuna into that, and then you mix it up in the tin of beans, and then you heat that up on the stove with a pair of tongs, and you just like fork it, and then when it starts to simmer, it's done.
No.
And there's more protein in that than like fucking like a whole fucking chicken, dude. It's like the craziest shit. So you eat that,
But tuna's-
and you're full for like 2 days. Like you don't even want to eat for like 2 days,
I really don't like tuna.
and you get the nicest shits out of it as well.
The nicest.
The nicest. You know that button just resets the blocks. Why'd you stand on it?
No, I was confused for a second because I thought these were like up and down blocks, as
Yeah.
opposed to pushy blocks.
But yeah, no, so I've been eating. This is before I got to the new place. I've been eating tuna beans a lot because it was the only thing. Like, it doesn't produce any dishes. Like, you use the tongs, but you don't dirty the tongs, and the fork you just kind of rinse and then like give it a little.
See, in my opinion, like a used thing is a dirty thing.
So if you use tongs to hold a can,
Oh, you just hold the can.
yeah, it's just so you don't burn your fingers. So you like
Right.
rest it on the stove.
Right. Yep. Yep. I
Or
getcha.
if you really ghetto, you can do it with like a rag and just kind of wrap it around.
Oh god, you use it barehanded, dude.
But yeah, no, tuna beans is a fucking.
Get the
It's the
calluses.
meal of champions.
I really hate to fucking. My mum used to make like. Oh, one time she made tuna and.
Stone.
How
Get
do-
it.
How do I get it?
Push the block.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. Wait. What? How is that a puzzle? Was I missing something from that fucking puzzle?
How many times do you have to hit that?
It seems like there should be a better way of doing that. Oh right, you need to get the blocks to
In a line,
this.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can still get it.
And then left.
Yep, there you go.
Oh god, it's kind of like. You know, like Zelda is like fully 2D, so you know when fucking like.
Yeah.
You know when you're there, but this one is like a little bit.
Come on, hit me with a Bachelor story. Try and think of what things you've done recently in The Bachelor.
No, I just eat spaghetti. Like that's my spatula story. I bought. You saw my Snapchat. I bought 2 3-packs of spaghetti and a 6-pack of fucking 2-minute noodles, and like that's
That's really fucking Bachelor.
no, but that's just like That's just regular life. Like,
No, you've gotta try and view your life.
I can't. That's just me.
That's
Hello world. This is me.
No, the way you tell good stories is to take the things that are ordinary to you and then appreciate them
As fucked up.
as special.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I live too much in my own world. That
Yeah,
I
you
just
live in this
can't.
bizarre bubble. Like,
It's not a bubble.
it is a bubble.
It's not a bubble. There's people in it.
Yeah, a bubble can have like 100 people in it. Dude, private school kids have the same friendship groups from like birth till death.
No,
They're
no,
these like toxic little bubbles.
I was in a private school. All the private school kids got fucking out there and like did shit.
No, they didn't.
They did. All the popular ones, like all that kind of shit.
They were still buddies.
They were. Oh, you reckon they're still buddies now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's just because private
Hey,
schools.
you guys wanna
That's because
go-
private schools aren't filled with fucking drug addicts.
Let's go to
Like-
track this weekend and hang out.
You know why people fall out of friendship with their high school friends? Because everyone who goes to public high schools are horrible people. Sorry, Jim, but like they have.
Everyone that goes to school is fucking horrible.
Yeah, exactly. But like
If you had a good time at high school, you're a fucking cunt. Like, this is straight up how it is.
if you had a
Like,
friend at high school,
No, if you had a good time at high school, it's because you were a cunt.
right? Yeah.
Like, there's no way to have a good time in high school without being a dickhole. Like, of all of the people I met that just had like a decent time at school, it's because they like knew like one guy.
They knew one guy.
Yeah, they had like one friend and they just like kind of got by and didn't care.
You can tell where you need to go because there's all the arrows on the map, which are enemies.
Cause like fucking school, like what did I have? I had like there were like 5 or 6 buddies, and then there was like a sort of group of people I hung around
Yeah.
who I for some reason I'm still in touch with, and I don't know why. And then I had like 5 or 6 good buddies, like Darcy's one of them, DJ's one of them.
Yeah.
Like 5 or 6 good buddies, and then everyone else, I fucking either hated the shit out of them, or they just like hated the shit out of me.
Wow, there was that.
I was indifferent.
That was
to-
the dichotomy.
I was indifferent to nobody.
Like, people actually, like, there was no like acquaintances.
Kinda. There was like the really, really like fucking nerdy groups.
Yeah.
There was a couple of those where we were just kind of like indifferent.
Yeah. See, what I had was
But everyone else, yeah.
What I had was friends, and then people who, fucking gave me shit all the time when they were in a group, but were actually pretty cool, like just on their own.
Yeah.
That's the high school experience. Is like, just like fucking group mentality bullshit where it's like people being dickheads, and then you like talking to one-on-one, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. Like they're just a human being, and it's like, okay.
So that's when you got.
So then why are you fucking dickhead?
That's
like
when you got to jump them, Nathan. Fuck them up. Straight up, get them by themselves, and then kick the shit out of them.
be like, don't you fucking. And then like next time they're in a group, they'll be the one to back off. And it'll be like, man, why are you fucking backing off from this pussy? And it's like, I've seen shit.
I fucking in year 7 or year 8.
Yeah.
There was this kid that used to hang out with us down by like this little like downball court by like a little fence like the back of the school, and it's kind of like this little like sort of like grove area. So it was between like 2 like little portables.
Yeah.
There's like a tree over it, so it was like a nice area. And we had it to ourselves. And there's this kid whose name I've forgotten, which is great because I'm pretty sure he'll never forget my name.
Oh god.
Because he wouldn't stop hanging out, and then
Yeah.
one of my friends, Richard, was like, "Man, this kid's so annoying. Someone should do something about it." And I was
Oh
like,
god. What did you do?
I'm gonna kick the fuck out of him. So I just kind of like, I'd never done this before, and I've never really done it since. But I arced up at him.
You arced up.
I was like, "Mate, what are you doing? Like, why don't you like go away? Why don't you like get out of here? You know, like, what are you doing? Like, is anyone here even your friend? Like, what are you doing here?" And he was like, "Fuck off, man! Like, fuck off!" And I was like, I just kept arcing at him.
That's so
It's a
mean.
really easy thing to do.
It is. Very nice
And
of
then
you.
I grabbed him by his neck and kneed him in the chest like 7 times.
Oh my god.
And then he fell on the ground.
Jim, why did you do this?
I don't know, I can kneed the fuck out of him. Like, he tried to push me and I just grabbed him and just kneed the shit out of him.
Holy shit.
And everyone was like, that was awesome.
That's fucked
And
up.
I didn't feel bad about it. And even today, when there's like a kid being a shit, I reminisce about the time I smacked the shit out of like a kid.
Was he in your like age group?
He was like a year younger.
Okay, what does this say? We managed to destroy the wall
He's in my
with
weight
sounds
division.
coming from behind it. All of a sudden, the ground crumbled under the men. They fell into the giant centipede's lair. Locked the door. The fire puzzle is enough to keep the key safe.
Come on, you gotta do more Bachelor shit than just eat spaghetti and...
I really like... Because all I do is just like hang out in my room or with people, or I go to uni and like do nerdy shit.
Yeah.
I don't really do anything. Like,
Do you have a daily routine?
Do I? Daily, wake up at anywhere from like 10 to fucking 2 p.m. Goddamn, eat cereal every goddamn day. In my dressing gown. In my dressing gown.
I gotta buy cereal and milk.
I go outside.
Oh, dude, I perfectly synced up a box of cereal with a liter of milk.
Oh, shit.
The other day, I ran out of both at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And, like, the cereal was a little dry, but it was still good.
Yeah.
Dude.
So you rationed it a bit?
No, I didn't. I just got to the last bowl, and I was like, oh shit,
wow.
last bowl of cereal. And then I got the milk, and I was like, shit, just enough milk to hydrate this fucking cereal.
Yeah. Okay, so can you figure out this fire puzzle?
Hit the smoky one.
Doesn't do anything.
You have to hit shit like a million times in this game.
Nah, like, you'd be able to tell. Like, I've hit it quite a bit. Because there's a thing over here. This bit over here has have some fire.
Nathan, do we lead pathetic lives?
Yes, but so does everybody, so it's okay.
That's what I don't get. Where are the not pathetic people? What are they doing?
Making millions of dollars.
Like, I've started going to, like...
No, but they're pathetic as well.
No, I've started going to comedy clubs and shit, and I'm like, man, these people are really funny. But they just talk about their pathetic lives.
Yeah.
But they're people I look up to, and they're still pathetic.
I
think that's it. I think Darcy's the only not pathetic person I know.
Darcy's the only not pathetic, but really?
Yeah. And even he, like, every once in a while, you gotta light the brazier with the thing.
You can just pick it up. Okay.
I'll have a conversation with Darcy, and he'll be like, God, my life is so shit. I'm just like, dear God. Like, he's a man who gets up at, like, fucking 8 in the morning, like, every day.
This is not a puzzle.
And, like, hustles.
That is not a puzzle.
If it's so not a puzzle, why'd you take me 10 fucking
No, because
minutes
I
to
didn't
solve
think
it?
you could pick the thing up. Because like I thought it was like you had to fucking like shoot a flaming arrow or some shit like Zelda.
Once
like,
again, Nathan,
no, pick up.
There was no obstacle in the way, but you just assumed you had to do something else.
I had no idea that was a pick-upable.
So you didn't even try to pick it up.
I swear I did stuff to it, but I guess I didn't press the A button. I don't know.
There's this bit in Rayman 2 that drove me insane, because Rayman 2 was the only game I had at the time.
Rayman 2 is fucked up as like a world. You know? Just like the game. You know like what I mean?
No, I'm just gonna not tell my story.
No, go
If you're
ahead.
just happy to interrupt. No, I'm done. I'm out. I'm gonna go get drunk.
But Jim, it's a giant centipede battle.
I'm gonna go get drunk.
But look, it's the giant centipede.
I've got a tissue I can throw at
It's
you.
the giant
Oh, you're fighting
centipede's.
a boss.
Yeah, it's the giant centipede's lair. Look, as I.
Oh, and then the head becomes the next bit, and it gets me faster.
Hey, so it's Mario. Wait, what if I?
Spinny attack, man.
I don't think I really.
It did a lot more damage.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Don't die in a fucking adventure game, boss.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you can only hit one at a time. Okay, I got this. Hold my beer, Jim. Also, wait, he's still standing up.
Yeah, because I'm ready to leave. 'Cause I know you need to do something to make me angry.
All right. Now let's get this shit sorted out. Let's get this man out of the bar. Causing some trouble. Actually, I came to his house and started chopping his
You just
pieces.
walked in and chopped him down. Yeah, he's not actually a bad dude at all.
I'm the bad dude.
He's just a crab. He's just walking around.
He's not a crab. It's lots of little
You
men.
guys want to walk around in a line, make some shapes on the seafloor? Yeah. Oh shit, a kid with a sword.
You just kill everybody.
Oh no, you're above water as well. He's just like a millipede.
Yeah, it's not a sea creature.
And it's fucking his lair as well. Who the fuck does anyone else have a right? Alright, I'm out.
Alright.
I'm gonna again and be upset.
Bye, Jim.